Hello everyone and welcome back to today's English class. In today's class, we will be reading from your supplementary reader text, A Pact with the Sun. If you have your textbook, please open your books and turn over to page 4, Lesson 2, The Friendly Mongoose. I will start reading the story, and as I am reading, I would like all of you to open your books and read along. Let's start reading the story. Once, a farmer and his wife lived in a village with their small son. They loved him very much. "We must have a pet," the farmer said to his wife one day. "When our son grows up, he will need a companion. This pet will be our son's companion." The wife liked the idea. Man lai khanin farmer le anupui kha an fapa tereu tenen village pakhata kho pakhata an cheng hawani an fapa hi an mangai ema atan pon thil an du sak em bokani pet kan ne ngai ni hi atita ni thu khachu farmer in anupui ne na nakina kan fapa hi ron seilen zelanga chan kom tur tela momo don sia pet kan ne chuanin kan fapa nen hian ani kom thei don ani atia anupui po chuanin angai dan khalo thlop ve me ni pet kan siang tiro then khat chuan nge pet tan kan ne chin uite zo te kan ne chin tiro then khat chun ar te point lo ne me thei sawa sang te po pet hi chu ina ran kan kolang chi hi ni tlang pui ni eng pet ngen ne don char zelang le. One evening, the farmer brought with him a tiny mongoose. "It's a baby mongoose," said his wife, "but will soon be fully grown. He will be a friend to our son." Tlaikhatsu farmer khanin mongoose tereu tehi aron hon tani. Anu chuanin, "Oh, mongoose no te ni hi. Masena kina relo te apuitlinganga kan fapa te nen chuanin ani kom thei meyang atita anu pon alo phur pui le ani." Mongoose la shengai lo tan he thala kania. Mongoose hi India rama hi chuanin om venel nuala apik takin phaya hian tam ve chinani. Tangkai na riau anneya zote te chuanin sazuten e chin ni tiro. Chutiang bokin mongoose po hianin ran se chin anneya nakina he thon thu kan char zelanga kan she chaudon nya o. Turn over to the next page, page 5. Both the baby and the mongoose grew. In 5 or 6 months, the mongoose had grown to its full size, a lovely animal with 2 shining black eyes and a bushy tail. The farmer's son was still a baby in the cradle, sleeping and crying alternately. Tichuan huna liam zela. No tele mongoose po khan lo selian ve zelani. Thanga tharuk vel kha liama mongoose kha chu apuitling fel de tani chu. Ran hi chu mishing ai hi chuanin kan anlo puitling ma jok chinani tiro insha toang ran nei chin chuanin he mongoose po hi thanga tharuk wa kha chuanin no te kha lo ni tolwa lo puitling to amit te kha dum tlekar meya ti chuanin amei te po kha abuk tha mema amoin munuam ani anno te ero kha chu thanga tharuk nu po khanin no te lo la ni thawa ama mutna cradle la khanin amu a ti chuanin achangin amu hila achangin a trapa chutiang chana huna la mangve ani. One day, the farmer's wife wanted to go to the market. She fed the baby and rocked him to sleep in his little cradle. Picking up the basket, she said to her husband, "I'm off to the bazaar. The baby is sleeping. Keep an eye on him. Frankly, I don't like to leave the child alone with the mongoose." Tukhatsu farmer nupui kha bazara kala du ta. Tichuanin anote kha ei tur pe a oi mua khuma da a tichuanin a bazar bag kha basket kha la a pasal ne na akal tur thu kha shila no te mu ti po kha shil bokani Mase thil danga cha tela enge kha. Oh, no tele mongoose so lo vil de wang che atia. Tiktaka soi chuanin mongoose so ama chawin no te bula kalsan hi nuam hi ka tivak lova chu wangini lo vil de don nia o ti ina cha. You needn't be afraid, said the farmer. The mongoose is a friendly animal. It's as sweet as her baby, and they are the best of friends, you know. Farmer ve thong chuanin o lau thong du su. Ishe lo mi mongoose te chu animal ran fel takani sin. Mi tlang nel takani sin. Kan no te ang bok hianin a fela alom em boka chan chatak anni sin. Chu wangin ngai to re reng su tin anu chu atlamwana ni. The wife went away, and the farmer, having nothing to do in the house, decided to go out and take a look at his fields not far away. He ran into some friends on the way back and didn't return for quite some time. Ti chuanin anu chu akal ta a. Farmer kha anu loka khanin ti tur kha nei si lo kha ina khanin. Bulnai te a ahwana khanin avakal ta ni. Ta chuanin a hwan kalna chuanin a chanten anin toka. Chuanin rei tak chu ina khan a let le mei lo ta ni chu. The farmer's wife finished her shopping and came back home with a basket full of groceries. She saw the mongoose sitting outside as if waiting for her. On seeing her, he ran to welcome her as was customary. Farmer nupui po alo bazar hota a. Basket khat loi mei cho me kharon hona ni. Ti chuanin mongoose po chuanin khatya in nei tunu aron ho lai mu khanin phur takin po na watlan chua ka lo hwa ka ni. Ran enan ti thinang hianin mo ina kan ran te po hi kan ho hi chuanin min lo ngak thin ni tiro. Chu tiang bok chuanin chu mongoose po chuanin a in nei tunu chu phur takin kong kabula lo hwa ka ni. The farmer's wife took one look at the mongoose and screamed. Blood, she cried. The face and paws of the mongoose were smeared with blood. The chuan farmer nupui chuan mongoose kha mu fele khanin a tre tuar me ni. Thisen na lo kai luam mea kha khan ati hlau thong em ani chu. A mai te a kut te kha lo thi vekani. You wicked animal! You have killed my baby, she screamed hysterically. She was blind with rage and with all her strength brought down the basket full of groceries on the blood-smeared mongoose and ran inside to the child's cradle. Thin rim em khanin. Ivan rap thak tak em kan no te thatani mo atita. A thin rim lut tukha. Tre tuar khanin at chakna le theina zong khanin kha basket chomea khat kha mongoose chunga khanin na teu khanin a thlak ta ti chuanin in chunga watlana ano te bula chuanin avakal ta ni. The baby was fast asleep, but on the floor lay a black snake, torn and bleeding. In a flash, she realized what had happened. She ran out looking for the mongoose. In chung of a look khanin no te chu tui takina lo mu hil meka ma senge ni ta rul dum thito lo thi neng hnuang kha chwa ta khan lo thal der meya ti chuanin thok le khata athil ti kha she chhuak ta ni man mo takin po na watlana mongoose kha awazong ngalani. Oh, you saved my child. You killed the snake. What have I done? She cried, touching the mongoose, who lay dead and still, unaware of her sobbing. Oh, kanaw te lo chanreng animo. Rule ilo thata. Engtine kati ta kang atya. Inchir mem khan na trapa. Ka mongoose ka akoyani. Ma se mongoose ero ka chu eng malo shato lova. Alo thi der to ani. The farmer's wife, who had acted hastily and rashly, stared long at the dead mongoose. Then she heard the baby crying. Wiping her tears, she went in to feed him. Ka farmer nupui kha ngai tuan na fim po ne man lek lova man mo taka che kha thil poi tak khoi ta ni tro enge nyang le kha mongoose kha athat pal ta ni rei tak mongoose thi kha amel vong vonga ti ngai na she to bok si lova ti chuanin anau te tap chu sha a in chung lama valutin amit tuite shufaya ti chuanin ei turwa petani athon thu hi angai nomin akhongai thlak bokani tiro mongoose te kha he thon thu hianin mi thil tha tak min zir tir ani tiro enge nianga zir tir chu kan she theve kangem farmer nupui kha thil poya khoi ani tiro thil poi ma khoi chan chu thin rim lain ari rupo angai to na po afi ma in athin rim ang khanin thilatia kha thilati wang khanin poya khoi ta ni tiro mongoose nun nakha alak pha ta ni chutiang bokin keini po he thon thuina zirtir min tum chu thinrim lai ten lung oi lo lai ten ani lo pon kan ngai to na afim vak lo lai chuanin thil ti zung zung lo tur ati ni chu tiro thil kan ngai to na afim lo lai thil kan han ti zung zung hi chuanin alo poi man to thin ani chu wangin ri rufim takin kanom thei ani lo chuanin thil kan ti zung zung tur ani lovani ti chuanin khatyang ran ramsa mongoose fel em khano te lo chan him tang po kha chu lo takina thi pa ani tiro ani tunu in a ring hlel swala engama ma in a ring hlel ngal ring ngota chu wangin a thi pha ni tiro poi mani anua in chir le khan omzia nei to lo tiro mongoose kha thi der to engang pon kha farmer nupui kha lo in chirin lo in lamlet ma se omzia om to lo thin ni chu tiang bokin thil kan lo ti to hi chuan poi kan lo khoi to hi chuanin engang pon in chir le thin ma ila in chir khan omzia nei to lo thin ni tiro chu wangin thil engpo kan ti ma in ngai to na fim tak nei thini la ti chuanin ngai to na fim le fel tak kan nei nuwa chau thil chu kan ti thin don ania ti chuan poi kan khoi lo berang ole kha voin kan thon thu tang kan zir chhuat thei chu ni a angai no me mani tiro a thon thu hi voi khat nangmani lo chher chhuak le ula ti chuanin in she thiam le zwalang ole kha zong kha voin kan lesson zir thei chu ni a zir tur thatak kan nein ka sha. Thank you for listening to today's lesson.